Okay, good evening everyone, good day everyone. So now I will be recording the welcome rather to the lecture video of our lesson 2 in this subject. And the last time we talked about the introductory parts of the dance, and now and we also talk about tinikling. I even give you an activity, which is to perform the tinikling and record it and submit the video to me. And now let's explore another type of dance. Excuse me. And this dance is festival dances. Now let's try to explore festival dances. Okay, so if we talk about festival dances, festival dances are cultural dances performed to the strong beats of percussion instruments by a community of people sharing the same culture, usually done in honor of a patron saint or in thanksgiving of a bountiful harvest. Philippines is Philippines is known to have a lot of festivals, no? Kada ahang area, kada ahang community, no, most of the communities and the areas here in the Philippines kinaagad sila festival dances because some of them honor patron saint and some of them kay mahimong thanksgiving na depende sa culture ana nga certain area or community. Now festival dances may be religious or secular in nature, no? Pag moingon ta og festival dance nga religious, na example na lang katong mga sinulog dance because they honor Señor Santo Niño. Okay, and ang uban pod is secular in nature because some of them kay thanksgiving lang or naalay gi-celebrate, no, nga isa ka feast sa ilaha. No, but the best thing about festivals is that they add to the merrymaking and festivities where they are celebrated. The reason why they are called festival dances after all, no, because knowing that several or all of the communities and the areas here in the Philippines na yung mga festivals, no, so that's why they invented festival dances para mas makadungag og kalingaw sa ilahang festivities. Now, festival dances draw the people's culture by portraying the people's ways of life through movements, costumes, and implements inherent to their place of origin. Now, we can really observe, for example, here in Pagadan City, sa Pasalamat Festival, makita nato nga kada contingent, kada group of dancers na agyoy ginapakita nga actions, and majority of the actions is ginapakita nila sa ilahang mga actions ang ways of living sa taga-Pagadian, unsa ang mga product sa Pagadian, unsa mo yung mga offer sa Pagadan City. So inana ang mga movements nga atong makita kasagara sa ilahang dances. Okay. Ay, nawala na. Okay. Some of the famous festivals in the country include Sinulog of Cebu, very known kaayo ang Cebu, no, for Sinulog, and I know nga ang uban na sa inyo may bibasig naka-travel na sa Cebu para sa Sinulog, and very enjoy kaayo ilahang Sinulog Festival dito sa Cebu City. Dinagyang of Iloilo, ati-atihan of Kalibo, Aklan, Buyugan, and Lingayan of Leyte, Bangus of Dagupan, Tinalak of South Cotabato, Mascara of Bacolod City, Bambante of Isabela, and Cadayawan of Davao. Now, many others, especially from Luzon, are now paving their way to join the country's festival of festivals, the Aliwan Fiesta, which is done in the month of April. No, kasagara ang mga festivals, no, sa una makita nato sa Visayas and Mindanao lang, no, because Visayas and Mindanao are rich of those indigenous people, and na yung mga group of people sa mountains, isa po sila ka community, and kada usa sa ilahan na ilang kaugalingong culture tradition and ways of living. And of course, very known kaayo na sila sa mga rituals. And of course, basta na rituals na apo yung mga dances. And diya gasugod mostly ang mga festival dances sa Philippines. Okay? Now, Filipinos do festivals primarily to celebrate. There are a multitude of reasons for this reason. We celebrate our unity amidst the diversity of cultures, and we celebrate our industry bringing about a bountiful harvest. Now, ang festivals, no, kasagara, this is a way of the people to celebrate themselves, no, to celebrate what they have, to celebrate kung unsa ang mga success nga ilahang na kuha na datagamtaman, and of course, more importantly, the unity of the people. No, for example, here in Pagadan City sa Pasalamat Festival, during the Pasalamat Festival, mag-unite good ang groups of people here in Pagadan City to celebrate kung unsa ang mga success sa Pagadian City. The festivals have been a consistent crowd-producing activity leading to uplift of a community's economy due to its tourism and entertainment value. Yes, especially sa Sinulog, no, dito sa Cebu City. Dili lang kay nag-celebrate sila sa Sinulog, no, dili lang kay ilang gi-honor ang ilang celebration kay Senior Santo Niño, but also the uplift, no, the economy, the community's economy, ang economy sa Cebu City. Why? Because very lingaw kaayo ang Sinulog, and daghan kay tao ang nag-wish na gusto sila, no, nga moadto sa Cebu City para mo-attend og mo success sa Sinulog, because then again, pag makita nato sa social media, sa balita, very lingaw kaayo ang Sinulog sa Cebu. And so because of the tourism, no, nga mas moangat pang tourism kay daghan kaayo og mga visitors, daghan kaayo og mga tawo nga mo visit sa Cebu City, and that's why, no, okay kaayo ang economy sa Cebu City when it comes to ang mga panahon nga na sila Sinulog Festival. Now, basically, festivals are a form of entertainment that attract foreign and domestic tourists to visit a place, eventually leading to the elevation of the Filipinos' quality of life. Because as people, as tourists, no, nga mula ang anang lugar, but then again, of course, dili gud masilbi nga muuli sila og walay dala, no? A lot of the tourists, especially sa domestic tourists nga moana sa Cebu City, naagid sila pampaliton, no, nga mga gifts, na sila pampaliton nga mga si tawagan na mga souvenirs, no, from Cebu City. And of course, no, daghan kaayo og mahalin nga souvenirs kana pa lang alone, no. So grabe jud kaayo ang economy sa Cebu City during ana nga mga times. Religious and secular festivals. As mentioned earlier, festivals may either be religious in honor of a certain religious icon, or secular or non-religious in thanksgiving or celebration of people's industry and bountiful harvest. The following are some of the said festivals. So here in the Philippines, no, naay uban nga ilang festivals gi-align nila religiously, no, nga they celebrate the existence of Senior Santo Niño because of sa iyang mga nabuhat nga mga nindot before, and some of them pod is secular, meaning dili siya religious, no, kay maybe ilalang gibuhat ang kanang a festival para Thanksgiving, no, sa masaganang ani, sa nindot nga business, sa nindot nga nature, sa nindot nga forest, no, inaana ang ubang mga festivals. So nara, no, ang ubang mga festivals, no, commonly pinakauna gid dira, we have the Sinulog Festival, Cebu City, no, and very religious siya because they honor Senior Santo Niño, and the month of January na nila gina-celebrate. Dilagyang Festival of Iloilo City, Senior Santo Niño gihapon ilang gi-honor still January. Ati-Atihan Festival sa Kalibo Aklan, Santo Niño gihapon ilang gi-honor same gihapon January. And we have here Piña Francia of Bicol, si Virgin Mary po ang ilang gi-honor ani nga festival. And during September na nga festival kasagara may tabo. Gigantes Festival from Angola, Rizal, Saint Clement po ilang gi-honor tuwing November. Longganisa Festival of Vigan City, Ilocos Sur, si St. Paul pod ang ilahang gi honor, and during November ni nila gi celebrate. Next is the Longganisa Festival of Vigan City, Ilocos Sur. About nung St. Paul, January. Kinabayo Festival of the Payton City, James the Great ang ilang gi-honor. During July po nila gi-celebrate. Pintados de Passi from Pintados City, Iloilo, Santo Niño ilahang gi-honor, and during March nila gi-celebrate. Pataraday of Santiago City, si Senyor Santiago po ilang gi-honor, and during May nila gi-celebrate. We also have secular or non-religious festivals. We have here Bangus Festival from Dagupan, Pangasinan. As we all know from the words itself, Bangus Festival, they really honor the milkfish industry during the April to May. Bambanti Festival, Isabela, scarecrow of in farming po ilang celebrate in the month of during January. Mamangwe Festival of the City of Ilagan, corn industry po na ilaha during May. Mango Festival of Iga Zambales for mango industry during April. Panagbenga Festival of Baguio City, which is a flower industry, during February. Ibon Festival from Pampanga, migratory birds and egg industry po ang ilahang focus during February. Mascara Festival of Bacolod City. So of course, from the word itself, mascara, so mask pod or sugar industry pod ang ilahang celebrate during October. Tinalak Festival of Coronadal Cotabato, colorful abaca during January. We have here Amungan Festival of Nueva Vizcaya. We have here the gathering of tribal industries during May. So ang ubos dili na kayo siya makita. Sige lang. So mauto siya no ang festival dances. And now let's try to explore at least one festival dance. So okay, nara siya. So we are going to explore the Panagbenga Festival. Very evident, very obvious kaayo pagtanaw nato sa lang single. Ay, hindi na po kayo siya maklaro, no? Okay. Okay. So we have here okay, Panagbenga Festival. Very obvious, very evident. Pakita nato sa illustration. They really celebrate the flower industry or festivities. Okay. The Panagbenga Festival is held yearly during the month of February. The celebrations are held for over a month and peak periods are the weekends. The Panagbenga Festival showcases the many floral floats and native dances. The fragrant smells that could be presently teasing olfactory senses are probably less from the now dried flowers from Valentine's Day than air floating all the way from Baguio City. At this time of year, the city of Pines is almost surely in flower flurry over Panagbenga Festival, the city's biggest festival. No, of course, the Panagbenga Festival during the month of February siya. According to them, they celebrate the Panagbenga Festival during February because anak nga month is very very bountiful kaayo daw ilahang flowers during anak time, no? Kusog, no, or bagong bukhad ang kasagara or kadaghanan sa mga flowers nila during ana nga bulan. That's why they opt to celebrate the Panagbenga Festival during the month of February. Now, panagbenga is a Cancanay term for a season of blooming. It is also known as the Baguio Flower Festival. A homage to the beautiful flowers the city is famous for, as well as a celebration of Baguio's re-establishment. So since February 1985, it has been held to help Baguio forget the 1990 earthquake and that distressed much of the city. So atong 1999, dako o grabe nga earthquake na hitabo sa Baguio City, no? And pag-abot nila 1995, no, na fully recover, na fully healed ang ilahang city. And ato po na time, grabe kayong pag-bloom sa mga flowers. So they really use February as the celebration of their Panagbenga Festival. So ilang gipili to siya no nga month para mag-celebrate sila og Panagbenga Festival. The Panagbenga Festival will have spectators enjoying a multiple floral and float parades over 2 days. The Baguio Flower Festival Association will have a street dancing parade and band exhibition. The Baguio Flower Festival Foundation, meanwhile, will hold a parade. So where should spectators be stationed to not miss any of the float and flower parades? We have here Session Road, Burnham Park. The search for the Mr. and Miss Baguio Flower Festival, FM Panagbenga Pop Fiesta, Skateboard Competition, and Dance of Japan exhibit were added to the BFFA calendar. The festival is supported by constituents of La Trinidad, La Union, Pangasinan, Marinduque, and Masbate. So, si Panagbenga Festival, daghan kaayo og series of activities, no? We have here float parades, street dancing parade, and band exhibition. Daghang isang series of activities para i-honor lang ang flower industry, no? Lahi-lahi ang flowers ang gina-showcase kada contingents, lahi-lahi ang flowers ang gina-showcase kada float. So nindot kayo kay makita or ang uban ginapakita gid nila ang story behind that specific flower, no? Ang uban gina-portray nila ang story about sunflower, gina-portray nila ang story about rose, sampagita. So very nice kaayo ang Panagbenga Festival. And aside from that, tapos na search for Mr. and Miss Baguio Flower Festival and other types of and other series of activities para lang ma-celebrate ug ma-honor nila ang flower industry. Now here, often a Kanyao is an undertaking to kick off and celebrate the occasion. A Kanyao is a dance that also is regularly performed at special occasions such as fiesta. In this two-person dance, the men hang blankets usually woven with an indigenous pattern or design over each shoulder. The woman wraps a single similar blanket around her. The man leads her and dances in a circle with hop skip tempo to the beat of sticks and gongs. The dance must continue until the viewers decide to honor the dancers twice with a shout of "Owag hoy hoy." Once this has happened, the dancers can stop. It is an honor to be invited to join the dance, and elders and other respected members of the community are expected to join it at every occasion. So, same as there is atua sa Pasalamat Festival, no? Before mahitabo ang street dancing competition, naapag yung mga religious activities mahitabo. Like for example, na magmisa sa cathedral, and right after magsayo-sayo dahil ang mga tao with the music gunit si Senior Santo Niño. So kani si Kanyaw same magyapon siya ato, no, nga before moabot ang pinaka-highlight sa mga events, dapat naagi sila yung mga religious activities, naa sila religious activities ginabuhat, and of course isa na ani is ang sayo nila, which is called Kanyaw. Okay, history. It all began in 1995 when lawyer Damaso A. Banget Jr., John Hay Poro Point Development Corporation, Managing Director for Camp John Hay, offered to the board of directors of GPADC the idea of the organizing the holding of a flower festival in Baguio City. So ang pinaka idea, ang pinaka cause of idea about aning Baguio City nga a flower festival sa Baguio City is si Damaso E. Banggit, no? So so mauna siya, no? Si Damaso E. Banggit. Okay, so from very start, so we have here Chairman Victor A. Lim and GPADC President Rogelio L. Singson approved the project immediately. No, so sa way pagduha-duha, i-approve niya. And it was also decided that a festival be held every February. From the very start, GPADC saw itself as the maker, not the producer of the festival. So as a result, its plan was to present the idea to the different sectors of the community. We have the government, education, business, media, and civic organizations. This was not only to solicit their support, but also to gather their suggestions and ideas. No? So, ang GPADC, ilang gi-open nga plano sa different sectors sa community, sa gobyerno, sa education, sa business, sa media, civic organizations. Why? Para because in that way, no, dili lang kay makapurma sila og unity inside a certain community, but also they solicit for ideas, no, from the people, no, gikan ato ng mga sectors, because who knows, di ba, nga ang isa ka tawo nga nagtrabaho ana nga certain sector is na siya nindot kaayo, no, nga idea, very creative de kaayo iyang utok. So that's why they really open or they present the idea to the different sectors of the community. Their response was generally warm and immediate, except for a few doubting, of course, no, people. Nevertheless, the idea had fallen on fertile ground. It grew as a wellspring of community support, fed resources into the project. The Baguio Flower Festival was an idea on its way to becoming a reality. So grabe ka ang mga response kailang nakuha. Nindot kailang mga response nga nakuha from those several sectors of the community. No, na-feel good nila nga ay very supportive ka ayon nga mga sectors because they approve the idea and eventually they responded with a lot of good ideas from them. Making the idea a reality fell into the hands of the BFF Secretariat, which was chaired by Attorney Banggit and operated by GPADC staff and volunteers led by Eric Jonathan Picard. Now, in addition, an advisory group of flower enthusiasts like Rebecca Dumogan, Gloria Vergara, Julie Cabato, Willie Magtibay, and Efren Chat was formed. No, because of course, no, this they honor the flower industry. No, it is a Palagbenga festival. It is a flower festival, and they really need the help of some of the flower enthusiasts. And nakapurma sila og group, no, that is consist of several flower enthusiasts. Because in that way, mas manindot pa og ayo ang ilang festival because of the flower enthusiasts nga nag-join sa ilaha in organizing or in creating this Baguio Flower Festival. Now, they began by creating an identity for the festival, one that would reflect the history, traditions, and values of Baguio and the Cordilleras. In October 1995, the Baguio Flower Festival obtained face. Its official logo was chosen from entries to the annual Camp John Hay Art Contest. So, by that time, no, nga napurma na ang grupo sa mga flower enthusiasts, no, ilan ang gisugdan dayon og buhat og image aning Baguio Flower Festival. Ilahan ng gibot ngan og nawong ang festival. The competition was open to elementary, high school, and college students of Baguio. Its theme revolved around preserving the environment with a special importance in the flowers of the Cordillera. So, welcome, no, ang bisag unsang level sa eskwelahan aning ilang festival. Gikan elementary, padulog high school, padulog college, na agi mga entries Okay? Be it street dancing, be it search, be it katong mga flower floats. So, nindot kayo. Okay? And because daghan entries, so they inform them that we should really focus on how to preserve the environment, especially or specifically or ilag yung gitagaan og si tawag ani ilag yung gitagaan og emphasis ang flowers, because as we all know ang flowers daghan ta og makuha nga benefits sa flowers, daghan siya og gi-offer, daghan siya contribution sa atong environment, no, since elementary pa ta high sa science subject, no, we are well informed, we're well taught about the benefits and the contributions of certain flowers sa atong environment, and that's how ila gi-emphasize ang flowers sa ilahang festival. So here its theme, instead of a complete painting, the eminent board of judges led by well-known artist Benka chose a spray of sunflowers on the corner of the entry, submitted by Trisha Tabangin, a student of the Baguio City National High School. Shortly thereafter, a festival hymn was composed by Professor Macaria Fronda of St. Louis University. So to this music was added the rhythm and movements of the Binyan dance. So an Ibaloy dance of celebration, the Binyan dance's circular movements speak of unity and harmony among members of the tribe, themes that foretell the coming together of the various sectors of the community to bring the Baguio Flower Festival to life. So very nindot kayo ang festival, no, kay daghan kaayo og mga initiatives na dayon nga nahitabo shortly, no, pagka-create nila, paghatag nila dagway and background about this kind of festival. Oh, okay. So that ends, no, the lesson 2 of our subject. So we have here Panagbenga Festival. Okay. As we all know, such festivals na amgi kaugalingong costumes. Okay, na ay mga sandayang costumes, na ay sandayang props ang mga festivals, especially pag ipakita lagi nila ang mga dances, no, sa ilahang street dances, makita nato wala sa nindot nga props, no, lahi-lahi, colorful, and their costumes, and makita nato, no, sa picture we have here, no, na sila ay sunflower, no, nindot kailang props, silang outfit. Now, what I want you to do is to create your own version of one props na ilang ginagamit, and that is their headdress. Okay? I want you, this is individual, I want you to create your own headdress, no, that is made up of flowers. Pwede og plastic flowers, pwede og kanang ginunting na flowers, no, depende ninyo, basta kay ayaw lang siya buhay nga flowers kay malayo what's the term, malayos man siya, no. So to give you sample mo ni siya, no, so magbuhat mo headdress, no, pag mo tag headdress kanang ginasuot sa ulo like this one that is made up of flowers nga shape and illustration. No, again, pwede mo gamit og mga plastic flowers, pwede mo gamit og mga cartolina, mga coloring materials, basta mapurma lang siyang headdress that is made up of flowers. Parehani nga shape siya nga sunflower nga gihimong headdress, no? And the next meeting, you will be wearing that one while taking the quiz. And during our prelim examination, you will wear your headdress. So, by this one, by sa man nga date. So today is July 23, and of course, no, because this is to cover up our session karong, this is to cover up sa atong klase sa July 26 and July 27, and also sa isa po ka section July 23. Okay, so you will be wearing your headdress next Saturday, next Wednesday, and next Sunday. So karon nga Wednesday, karon nga Saturday, ug karon nga Sunday, which is July 23, July 26, and July 27, dili pa mo submit sa iyong headdress, but you will be submitting the headdress July or August, July 30, August 2, and August 3. Okay? Kay maoy prelim exam. Dili pa di prelim exam. For sa akong isa ka section, ang prelim exam is July 30. Sa Wednesday na ko nga klase, July 30 pod ang exam, and during July 30 magsuot mo sa inyong headdress. Sa ako ang Saturday pod nga mga klase, we'll have our exam August 9, and sa Sunday na ko ang klase we will have our exam August 10. But you will wear your headdress August 2 and August 3 kay mag-quiz ta ana sa lesson 1 o lesson 2 nato. Okay? So klaro ra, no? Again, balik ko nako ha, sa Wednesday nga klase, ipass ninyo ang inyong headdress July 30, and kana po natong prelim exam, no? And then sa Saturday na ko nga klase, inyong ipass inyong headdress August 2 kay mag-quiz ta ana, and then August 9 ato ang prelim exam. Okay? Sa kung Sunday nga mga klase, inyong suoton or ipass inyong headdress August 3 kay mag-quiz ta ana, and pero atong prelim exam August 10 pa. Okay, so I hope very klaro kaayo. Okay, mo na ang inyong activity, no, for this lecture video. Another in this video, you comment down for an additional of 20 points. You comment down your full name together with your ideas about ni Panagbenga Festival, no? Such questions like unsa kanindot si Panagbenga Festival, no? Unsay gi-celebrate niya nga industry. You explain your ideas about Panagbenga Festival, o how important si flower industry sa atua. So dapat matubag na ang mga pangutana when you comment your answers, no? When you comment something ani nga video. Again, you comment your name and then your ideas, no? O unsa si Panagbenga Festival, unsay gi-celebrate nga industry, unsay contribution, unsay ka-importante si flower industry sa atua. Okay? So I hope that you learned something in our lesson, and see you, no, sa next meeting nato. So good day and goodbye everyone.